Hi buddies, in this video we are going to see how to solve a competitive programming problem. Let's look at the problem number 3 with sample input, sample output. Let's go with the description. The description is robot which can only move in 4 directions up, down, left, right. And the movements of the robot is input file .txt file. In our case, we not need any txt file, just we give a runtime input. Then the sample input is name, x, y and move. This is a sample input format. And then we add a number of test cases as n in our case. The input format also specified here. Then each movement, if not prefixed with a number, say u, is considered as one movement upwards. If the movement is prefixed with number, it is considered as two movements downwards, or the number specified prefixed with the character. And then output should be in format of x, y and robot's name. For the simplicity, I am choosing Python language to do this. Then look at the code. Li is the coding area. Li is the list contain the input from the user based on the number of test cases. Then result list is to store the result and display after functioning the program, and n to get number of inputs from user, that is test cases. And then this for loop is responsible to get all the lines of input: name, x coordinate, y coordinate, movement string. Look at this input dot split function with the space indentation. This will return a list, and then this for loop is used to iterate over each elements in the list and unpack into name, x coordinate, y coordinate and movement string. Let's look at the n, the prefixed with int input of function. The default storage of variable in Python is string, so the typecasting is necessary. The input function only get the string from the user, and the split method returns the list after splitting the string with space. This line is referred as list comprehension. For j in list, they are unpacked with the help of variable j with respect to variables name, x coordinate, y coordinate and movement string. And after that, these are appended as list into our li list. li.append function is used to append the variables or list to the list. Then this for loop is responsible to check the string, movement string, if prefixed with any number. For example, DL5R, it is converted, must be converted into DL 5 times of R. For that action, we need a for loop here. And then for j in li returns each list in the li list with separate name, x coordinate and y coordinate and movement string. These are unpacked into x, y and name variables for the usage, or iterate the values and update to the result list. For I in range, length of j3 means the length of movement string, and then the I in range is 0 up to length of the string, and then this if log check the each and every character in the movement string is number or not. If the character is number, the if block will execute the code. Temp variable holds the variable of movement string, that is j of 3. Let's look at the example how to do this comprehension. Let's look at rd 3l. The 3 is a number. The string before the 3 are to be trimmed, that is rd, that is stored in pre variable, and then post variable holds l, the string after the number, and then appended string must be temp of I, that is as I already said, temp is the movement string similar to name. Then that must be converted into 3 times of L. Finally, these are added into j of 3 string. Sorry, I had a mistake here because 3 not supposed to be converted as fine. This goes the infinite loop. So we must include the next character as the appending. J3 updation is necessary for further steps to change the coordinates with respect to the movement string, either up, down, left or right. This for loop is responsible to give each and every character in the movement string, and then this block is responsible to update the coordinate values. Down means there is no change in x coordinate, but there is reduce in one value of y coordinate. If the I value is u, that stands for up, there is no change in x coordinate, but in y coordinate that is 1 is incremented. Then move on to next condition. If I is left, there is no change in y coordinate, but in x coordinate there is -1. So that is x equal to x minus 1. If I equal r, then there is no change in y coordinate, but there is change in x coordinate, that is +1. After changing these x and y coordinate values, we must append the results to the result list as name x and y, because the output format is name x and y. This for loop is responsible to print each and every result. Let's run our program. Let's type n as 2 and then first name Google SUV. Why I'm putting underscore means if we mention the space that will return error, and x coordinate as 10, y coordinate as 15, and the movement string as d d u d l r d d, and then apple SUV with x coordinate 5 and y coordinate 6. D U L R. Let's click on enter. Results are shown here. Google SUV 10 cross 11. Then Apple SUV is 5 cross 6. In 5 cross 6 there is no change in the values because these are down and up, there is no change. Left and right also there is no change. So the expected answer is fine. But in 10 cross 11 there is change in from the input because there are left and right. So there is no change in x coordinate, but they are d, l, d, u and d, d something are present. So that must be a change in y coordinate because these are 4 down resulted and then 5 down and 1 up, results 1 down. Let's run on our program. Q as another input. Let's say Tata 5 cross 5 UDLR or Google 4 cross 4 DURLL Apple as so far, and then results also the